Good morning. Lately, I've been crossing paths with people who believe their worldview is the only view, only perspective in which truth can be understood. And I see a cross and I see an intersection where polarity intersects. And I feel like I am being called to embody the middle path. And so it has allowed me to create something that is very powerful. I wrote it yesterday, but I will be expressing it soon. It's going to flow out of me the way that I want to express it. But it's a beautiful thing, even when people attack you or your truth. People can't do that unless you allow them. And so what I mean by that is we hold the power to what we allow our attention to be given to. And, sometimes people's light can trigger others or illuminate stuff within them. Everybody is a messenger in this life. And how people receive your message is not your business. But yeah, I will be expressing something that I wrote pretty soon that is pretty cool. Well, that I think is pretty cool. But it allowed me to bring awareness to how we go through a lot of things in life. As a child, I have things that were innate to me that I was told was evil or witchcraft or wrong or due to religion. And I hid myself for many years due to trauma. Trauma blocked my intuition. And, I had to work behind the scenes on who I was and do my spiritual work from behind the scenes. And now I'm not behind the scenes anymore. And now that child has a voice. So I'm excited to be able to express this. When you are spiritual or walking in your spiritual path, you learn to release energies that you hear a lot. You cross paths with a lot of people who are suffering. And so you have to learn to love and release that energy from you because it's not yours to carry. And, sometimes those energies hit you in the heart space to where you have to take a second to process because it's very powerful. And also introspecting. And I wanted to say one more thing, meditation. A lot of people look at that as evil and Gnosticism as evil. And what I want to say to that is it's pretty hypocritical for people to look at it as evil when, the surface of meditation is self-reflection, introspection, and if you ever stood back and reflected on something and was in tune with your body, and if you say you have discernment, that's all a part of and a form of meditation. You gain that through meditation. When we hear words, we just throw them out there without understanding the concept of what that word means, and what it means to you might not be what it means to somebody else. There are many different perspectives and perceptions of all that is, and many different forms of light expressed through sound. And so with that, I'm going to go do my meditation and leave you with that. This message will get to whoever needs to hear it with a lot of love. Bye.